If you're intelligent, this video is uncomfortable because intelligence doesn't protect you from loneliness. It causes it. High IQ people don't end up alone because they're awkward or broken. They end up alone because their brain works against normal human bonding. The smarter you are, the more people feel judged, exposed, or replaceable around you, even when you say nothing. And if you've ever felt like conversations are shallow, relationships drain you, or people pull away for no clear reason, then you're not antisocial. You're just trapped in one of the 3 intelligence patterns that quietly destroy connection, and most smart people never see it happening. But here's the twist. The very strengths that make you sharp, pattern recognition, fast thinking, deep analysis, can quietly sabotage closeness. You don't mean to push people away, but your brain keeps running ahead of them, dissecting motives, spotting flaws, predicting outcomes. And while you're just processing, they feel exposed. They feel like you see through them. That invisible gap grows until connection feels impossible. And this is why so many high IQ people end up isolated, not because they don't care, but because they care too much and their mind won't stop scanning. Over the next few minutes, I'll show you the 3 hidden patterns that trap intelligent people in loneliness, and how to break them before they cost you years of connection. Pattern 1 is overanalysis. You don't just listen, you dissect. Every word, every pause, every tone becomes data in your mind. While others are sharing, you're running simulations. What they really mean, where this is going, what's beneath the surface. To you, it feels natural. To them, it feels like judgment. They sense the weight of your attention, and instead of feeling seen, they feel exposed. That's the paradox. The smarter you are, the more your presence makes people retreat. And unless you recognize this, you'll keep mistaking withdrawal for rejection, when it's really fear of being fully read. Pattern 2 is detachment through depth. When you crave meaning, small talk feels unbearable. You want conversations that cut to the bone, but most people live on the surface. So while they're laughing about daily routines, you're silently searching for truth, purpose, or hidden motives. That mismatch makes you seem distant, even cold. In reality, you're starving for connection, but only the kind that feels real. And because those moments are rare, you start pulling back, convincing yourself that solitude is safer than pretending. The tragedy is, the more you withdraw, the harder it becomes for anyone to reach you. Pattern 3 is the replaceability trap. When your mind runs faster than most, you unconsciously treat people like interchangeable variables. You can predict their responses, anticipate their stories, and before they finish, you've already mapped the ending. To you, it feels efficient. To them, it feels dismissive, like nothing they say is unique or valued. That quiet sense of being replaceable makes them drift away, even if you never intended it. And this is the cruel irony. The sharper your intelligence, the harder it becomes for others to feel irreplaceable in your presence. And here's the hidden cost. Once these 3 patterns take root, loneliness stops feeling like a problem. It starts feeling like your natural state. You convince yourself that isolation is proof of your uniqueness, when in reality it's just your brain building walls you don't notice. That's why so many intelligent people wake up one day, surrounded by success but starved of connection. The good news? These patterns aren't permanent. If you can spot them, you can break them. And in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to turn intelligence from a barrier into the bridge that brings people closer. Breaking these patterns starts with awareness. The moment you notice yourself dissecting every word, pause. Remind yourself, not every conversation needs to be decoded. Sometimes people just want to be heard, not analyzed. Second, practice staying present in surface-level moments. Small talk isn't meaningless. It's the bridge people use to feel safe before they go deeper. If you can meet them there, they'll trust you enough to follow you into depth. And third, fight the replaceability trap by showing genuine curiosity. Even if you've predicted the ending, let them surprise you. Ask questions you don't already know the answer to. That simple act makes people feel valued, and it rewires your brain to see connection as unique, not predictable. Intelligence doesn't have to isolate you. It can be the very skill that makes your relationships extraordinary. Loneliness doesn't mean you're broken. It means your intelligence has been misdirected. The same mind that builds walls can also build bridges. When you slow down, listen without analyzing, and let people feel irreplaceable, connection becomes effortless.